Well, whether it's frizzy hair from the high humidity or dry hair from the extreme heat, summer can be damaging to our hair.
And this morning, some answers to our summer hair woes. Joining us live from New Jersey is stylist Nick Arrojo. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, great to be here. I'm in Paramus, New Jersey, and I'm at the Empire Beauty School, and I've got some great models and some great tips how to work with your hair and how to think about your hair during these hot summer months.
Okay, so you have three models. You have three models with you today. Let's start with the models and show us what you have first.
Yeah, let's talk about the number one problem, frizz, frizz, and frizz. So the first thing is we're going to talk about how to work with natural curly hair and how to stop from making your hair get too frizzy. So what we've done here is we've got this beautiful young lady, but what we used is we used a flat braid to control that hair and keep that hair nice and smooth and nice and sleek. You know, what happens is when the humidity kicks in, the hair gets bigger. So we let the natural hair fall down through the sides, but really worked in just a really nice tight braid. This is completely weatherproof. In this hot, humid days, this is going to stay just like that. And then at nighttime, all she needs to do is take this natural curl, twist it, pin it, and she's got a really nice, chic, short, glamorous look for the nighttime. Next up, we have, I always say, if you want to stay cool in the summer, get a nice short haircut. You can feel cool, you can look cool, you get a great cut. So this is a beautiful short haircut, lots of pieciness, lots of texture. This is what we teach here at the Empire Beauty School. Nice, clean technique. This can look very feminine and very sexy. And I think with Kelsey's hair, you can see this is going to stay off the shoulder. It's nice and tight, nice and short, and all of these really cool little layers. It's edgy, it's cool, and it's going to keep you feeling cool too. And then when you are in that real heat, when that sun's high in the sky, it's going to take some of the color out of your hair. It lifts and changes the color. So think about highlighting. You see what we have here is we have a multi-dimensional highlight. What that does is it blends in those ends that have been lifted out by the sun. And this is really on point because it's not an even highlight, it's multi-dimensional, so it really marries it together. And instead of going for a sleek, straight style, which you know is not going to stay, go for something that's a little bit more natural, a little bit more wavy. That way, if it does get a little bit hot and the humidity starts to kick in, you know, it's going to still work. And then the nice thing is, again, from day to night, because you've got the texture, because you've got this little curl in here, you can take this into a small low ponytail, you can twist this into a little bun, you can take one pin, literally just take one pin, you take this one pin, you pin it right the way through, and then you go again, you go from day to night, and you have that loose, messy bun, and it looks great. And again, off the neck, so it keeps you nice and cool for those hot summer nights.
Nick, we have about 30 seconds. Let's say, let's talk to the folks. Maybe they're stuck in the 70s with the Farrah, or they're stuck in the 90s with the Rachel. What's a hot trend for this summer, hair trend?
The hot trend for the summer is to bring that hair up off the shoulder, so change the shape, get rid of some of the length, bring that hair into above the shoulder and get rid of that long, frayed out, Farrah type hair, make it a little edgier, and then again, think about making your hair a little bit darker and a little bit sleeker, just like here. I think she looks spectacular.
Okay, all right, well, thanks so much. That's stylist Nick Arrojo with some hairstyles for the summertime.
Thank you so much. My favorite is that middle model. She was fantastic on the camera. She worked that camera. Do a little imitation, Alex.
She was like
she was great.
But you know, the one thing about summer hair, though, I'm going to pass a tip along. I use this spray in my hair. It's like sunscreen for your hair. So if you have, you know, you color your hair, then it doesn't fade out as much.
I just use sun in. Now here's Keith.